We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello and welcome everyone. In this lecture, I will discuss about calibration of pressure measuring instruments. So basically, the calibration is process of adjusting instrument output signal as per the known input. So with change in input, the output should change in according proportion. So basic calibration procedure include zero span and linearity adjustment. In laboratory, calibration is carried out by reference standard. The various laboratory standards are: first one is pressure mercury precision mercury column manometer. Here it is used for medium pressure up to 200 kilonewton per meter square, while the second one is dead weight tester. Dead weight tester for variable pressure above 200 kilonewton per meter square, and the third one is Macleod gauge for vacuum pressure of 10 raised to minus 1 to 10 raised to minus 3 torr. Now this all laboratory standard are suitable for standard calibration only. The calibration of low pressure gauge such as manometer and straight bellow type is usually done by comparison method using precision manometer, and for calibration of simple U-tube manometer with anti-parallel parallax device and moving reservoir type manometer with vernier scale are employed. First, let us discuss over here the dead weight tester. Dead weight tester is primary standard for pressure measurement, and it is used to calibrate pressure gauge over wide range as of 700 Newton per meter square to 70 into 10 raised to 6 Newton per meter square gauge. in steps as small as 0.01%. This much amount of small step of range with a calibration uncertainty. The calibration uncertainty is of 0.01 to 0.05% of the reading. Now, dead weight tester operates on the principle that the force produced on piston of known area is measured directly by weight will be supported, and the Bourdon tube pressure gauge and other pressure measurement system are calibrated on dead weight tester. So here this is our dead weight tester, consists of a well machined and bore cylinder having finished piston inserted in it. At the top of piston is provided with a platform on which standard known weights can be placed. An oil reservoir with a check valve at its bottom is provided over here. This is our oil reservoir, and at the pressurizing medium is oil, which is compressed by means of piston pump operated by screw thread. Here this is the pressurizing piston operated by screw thread. This is our piston pump. The pressure gauge to be calibrated or tested is fitted over here. This Bourdon tube pressure gauge under test. Now the oil is withdrawn from the reservoir when the pump piston executes an outward stroke. Here the outward stroke, oil is withdrawn from reservoir and is forced into the space below the main piston during inward motion of piston pump. This will go in over here for inward motion. For calibrating a gauge, an appropriate amount of standard known weight is placed on the platform that pressurizes the oil into pressure gauge. Oil into the that will pressurize the oil into the pressure gauge. The rotation of hand will push the pressurizing piston to increase the pressure until the enough upward force is developed to lift the piston with weight on it, weight up to height marker. Here we will push the piston pump this by rotating this handle until the height marker is reached of the for the non weight. This marker should reach. Up to that point we will pressurize. Now when this occurs, the piston with weight begins to float freely on oil surface in the cylinder. Under this equilibrium condition, applied pressure force on piston is equal to the gravitational force due to total weight of piston and assembly. the weight of platform and weight placed on it. So which means here the force applied due to this and the pressure due to this both will be equal. This will be the P into A and this will be the force, both will be equal. Now for equilibrium condition, the upward pressure force will be equal to the downward force due to weight of piston and assembly. Now we will see by equation over here. For equilibrium condition, the upward pressure is P into A and downward force is F, and the weight, that is friction drag, which because of friction between the surface of piston and cylinder, and here it is the weight mg. So here upward pressure force will be equal to the downward force due to weight of piston and assembly. P into A will be equal to m into g plus friction drag downward, piston moving in upward direction. So there will be some drag acting, and this capital M is the mass of piston and platform and mass of non-weight placed on platform. So this is the total mass of piston and assembly. So we divide by this A, we will get pressure applied by oil by this equation. So pressure calculated by above equation is actual pressure applied to gauge under calibration. The comparison is carried out between pressure calculated from above equation and pressure indicated on the dial gauge at different pressure. By changing amount of weight on the platform, we can calibrate the Bourdon tube, or we can identify the accuracy. Now there are some factors which accuracy of dead weight tester is affected by some factors. The various factors are the accuracy of the dead weight tester is affected by first parameter is because of the friction between piston and cylinder. Friction between piston and cylinder, the friction force can be reduced by providing good surface finish and fit between piston and cylinder. So we can easily reduce the friction force, and it also reduced by rotation of piston, so that the kinetic friction is applied rather than the static friction, and by proper lubrication we can reduce the error due to friction. Second is uncertainty in value of gravitational constant. Gravitational constant which means G. The dead weight tester is calibrated initially by manufacturer for particular value of G. Suppose if we take G as 9.81, but the local value of G is different from this. Hence, the correction should be applied according to that for better accuracy. The third parameter is uncertain value of effective area. The area upon which the weight force acts is neither the area of piston nor the area of cylinder, and it is somewhere in between these two values. The effective area depend upon the clearance, spacing and viscosity of oil. There are some other factors such as uncertainty in mass of loading weight, air buoyancy on weight or fluid buoyancy of piston, then thermal expansion and electrical deformation of piston and cylinder. So this is about the dead weight tester. Now the last topic which is remaining is about pressure switch. The function of pressure switch is to turn an electric circuit on or off at predefined pressure or set value. So it is used to operate a solenoid valve at given pressure in control system. Here, as shown in figure, the simplest form of pressure switch which is used in a relay. When input pressure reaches predefined or preset value, the bellows with the contact plate touch. Here the bellows will touch with contact plate will touch the contact point C1 and C2. Hence, electric circuit closes to an alarm or motor control gear. Now the preset pressure can be changed by modification of pressure switch. It is adjustable and the most of pressure switches contains two sets of contact. One normally open and other normally closed. The contact is normally a open switch remains open until the pressure rises above the set pressure. The contacts in normally closed switch when the remains closed until the pressure rises above set pressure. The various use of pressure switch is that to protect the overheating of computer panel. In computer panel, blowers are used for cooling the computer circuit and panel component. Whenever the blower fails due to any reason, a pressure switch is operated which cut off the power supply to main panel. Hence, computer panel components are protected against overheating. Another use of pressure switch is that to limit the steam pressure in steam power plant. The pressure switch is used to operate a safety valve which releases the steam when the pressure exceeds the predefined value. So this is the end of the lecture. Thank you very much for watching.